Tonight, President Trump says he's open to negotiating with trade partners as countries brace for another round of tariffs set to take effect in just a few hours.
Starting at midnight, all imported goods from every nation will be subject to at least a 10% tariff, with rates higher for dozens of countries, including China, who will be taxed at a stunning 104% rate.
Yeah, this trade war causing days of uncertainty on Wall Street, with more losses at the closing bell today. But at least one local industry is hoping the tariffs will help their business.
Texas shrimpers in Galveston say their hopeful tariffs could be the lifeline they need to compete with cheaper foreign imports.
Stephen Goen joins us live in Galveston after speaking to shrimpers. I'm wondering what they have to say about all this, Stephen.
Well, this industry has been hurting for a long time. These shrimpers are hopeful that across the country and here in Galveston, these tariffs will help them make a big comeback. Along Pier 19 in Galveston, where the water meets the dock, longtime shrimper Johnny Marullo will tell you it used to be a lot busier here.
This dock used to be loaded with shrimp boats.
But for years, that's not been the case.
Almost everybody's out of the business.
With cheaper imported shrimp, which makes up more than 90% of the U.S. supply, driving down sales for local producers.
For a medium-sized shrimp, they used to give us like $4 a pound, $4.50. Now we get about $1.20. $1.30.
Now, though, Marullo is hopeful that could change after President Trump, with the stroke of a pen, imposed tariffs on the foreign countries flooding the seafood market.
If he can get the tariffs put in, slow down some of the imports, hopefully, we can have a decent season for the first time in a long time.
Shrimping industry experts have called those tariffs a lifeline, despite backlash from other industries.
We're already seeing positive results from the tariffs.
Craig Reeves is a board member with the Southern Shrimp Alliance and a second-generation shrimper himself. He says the tariffs would be a benefit to a beleaguered industry.
Where it may help us is the restaurants. It would tighten that margin so they don't get the benefit of buying a cheaper import.
Instead, he says restaurants would be encouraged to buy domestic. What happens if the domestic producers can't keep up with the demand?
I think prices will probably go up, and then maybe we squeeze the middleman a little bit, and then the consumer don't get hurt as bad, I think.
Now, we did also speak to restaurant owners and managers who did not want to go on camera. Some say they already buy only domestic. Some say they do a mix. But overall, they told me it was a complicated issue, and they're just waiting to see exactly the impact these tariffs could have. For now, we're live in Galveston. Stephen Goen, KHOU 11 News.